Hi there, my name's TrueNev, I'm the only me there is, and welcome back to 7 Billion Humans. Now believe it or not, this little program, which I finally solved, and all by myself, took me about 4 hours. 4 hours of trying to break it down, which I will try and explain now. Now you saw a quick run of it. We don't really need to repeat it, I'm just gonna go step by step with the program. In case you don't remember, the objective of this test was to get the person with the highest number needs to stay behind and all the others need to drop into the abyss below. The way I did it, really an ugly, inefficient program as you saw from the results screen, is that first they pick up. The first instruction is that they pick up what's below them, and then we have the first condition. If there is If there is a worker either to your left or to your right, that means that either condition work, then they check. If the person below me, above me, or to my sides, all 4 conditions can apply, have numbers greater than mine, I'm gonna step down. If not, then I'll step up. Sorry. If not, then if my item is greater than, say, the person above me, and this is for when they all stack against the wall as you saw, then I'm gonna step left. Now they don't all step left, and there are things about this program that are kind of redundant that could be taken away, but I made it work, so that's all that matters. The next condition, only applies to this last guy over here, this little blue guy that kind of looks like me, next to the right wall. And only him, as well as the third if for the one on the left, the far left, because they don't have people next to them. Meaning that they have to work with the conditions that they have. That is to say, a person to their either left or right, respectively, or a wall to their right or left, respectively. And in the case of the second condition, the second if, is that if there isn't a worker to your right, and there isn't a wall to your right, step right. But this applies to everyone, not just him, but everyone as well. This makes them all stack to the right, and I think that other if is actually an extra. Oh wait, no, sorry. None of these ifs are for those people. Never mind. They're just in case they haven't hit another worker or if they hit the wall. The third if is actually an extra because they all stack towards the right anyway, but I put it in there just in case because otherwise the program wasn't going to work. But that's enough of me rambling and whatnot. Let's move on to Sorting Hall. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, don't be alarmed. Too late. Let's not make any sudden movements. What the fuck is that? Those look like bees. Gigantic bees. Or step out of line. We're being evaluated. Ah. I need you to calmly sort the line of cubes from smallest on the left to biggest on the right. Okay. We could even recycle a bit of the program from before, but I'm not gonna do that. Not just yet. Yes, I remember when problems like this used to be difficult when there was only one person working on it. But now, we've got teamwork! Oh lord. The problem is, they don't switch places left to right, meaning that if you tell a person to walk left and there's already a person there, you're screwed. Oh, this is gonna take some time, I can already tell. Okay. Arrange the data cubes in order from smallest on the left to biggest on the right. The data cubes can stay in your workers' hands. No need to set them down again. Oh, okay. What? Tip from management, 2 workers are both trying to walk to the other one's tile. They will swap positions? Really? Jeez. Okay. Okay, first things first. What an astounding display of teamwork. Huh, I did it. Humans are definitely not obsolete. Sure they're not. 6 or fewer command. What? I did it in 7? Oh! Yeah, I did the optional speed challenge, and I think I know how to make it work with size. I just have to remove one thing. Which is that little second if. But whatever. That's good. Alright. Easy enough. I didn't expect it to work. Oh. I didn't expect it to work, but the explanation is really quite simple. They pick up. The second instruction is if the person holding an item, if the item to my right is less than the one I'm holding, that is to say, if I'm holding 21 and he's holding 20, I step right where he steps left. Else, if the item I'm holding is lesser than the person to my left, I step left. Yeah, basically that. And then just loop, jump, to repeat the same set of instructions over and over again. Super simple, really. I didn't think it would be that easy. Oh boy, and this is technically the last one before the set of really hard ones comes. And by really hard, I mean just the sort of medium fun. Budget Brigade 1. Whoa, what the fuck is this? Oh crap. Okay. Easy enough. Wow, this is clearly dangerous. Facilities management was supposed to install conveyor belts in here, but we couldn't afford conveyor belts because someone blew our budget on shredders. So everyone, just think like a conveyor belt. Print stuff on the left, shred it on the right. Let's not overthink this. Oh yeah, and for safety compliance, no one is allowed to leave their tile. What? Oh, that's cool. You can use give to and take from. Okay, see, that's what it says there. Print and shred at least 50 data cubes. No walking allowed. Oh, that's actually helpful. Pro tip for management, workers can give to or take from other workers. Note that you do not need both. Just one or the other will do. Now that's teamwork. Really? Okay. Oh. Okay. Easy enough, yeah. Let's try it like this. I mean, they're all gonna make the same actions, but if they don't walk, then that's good. That average. Okay, that was a little chaotic, yes, but the program was blissfully simple. Takes way too long, but it was still simple. Let's break it down. 3 simple instructions. If below me there is a printer, I am going to take from that printer. Applies to every person on the left that has a printer below them. Next instruction. If the item I'm holding is a data cube and they both have to they both have to work in order for the if to, you know, work. And if to my right there is a worker, I'm going to give that cube to the worker. This is what causes them to just pass them along. And the jump there is to just repeat as long as there's a worker to the right. Finally, if below me there is a shredder, it applies to everyone on the left, and the item I'm holding is a data cube, we're going to give it to the shredder. The final jump just loops back so that they keep grabbing from the printer and taking and grabbing and giving and grabbing. It's a mess, but it works. Next, my first shredding memory. First of the blue levels. Wish me luck. And then that faded cutscene cutscene I've been dreaming about for the last 3 episodes. This doesn't look good. Yes, gather round. Remember when we shredded our first data cube together? Of course you don't. You haven't had accessible memory. Until now. Oh no. I'm programming RAM. Yes, each of you can now remember 4 things. What? How does this work? Got that? 4. You might store the location of a shredder you particularly like. Oh boy. Or a special data cube you've got your eyes on. Yes, I'm sure your memories will be very special and important to you. This is going to make programming a bitch. Watch what happens when you run the example program I took the liberty of creating for you. Shred all data cubes. You got a new command. Nearest! Oh, great. It finds the nearest thing of a particular type and stores it in one of your 4 convenient memory slots. Are we frickin' robots? So you can always access or walk to it later. Oh boy. Alright, let's play this. Let's see what happens. The nearest. Wow. Okay. This actually makes programming a little easier. I thought I'd have to program the memories themselves, but... Oh, it looks like a real nasty function type thing, though. Oh boy, okay. If mem1, memory 1. Right. Okay, so... Using this example, we're going to copy it like always. Paste it on the second tab. Okay. If mem1, which oh boy. Let's check this out. Nearest stores the nearest object of the selected type into a memory slot. Okay, I think I got it. These are like variables. Yeah. If memory 1 equals nearest data cube, pick up memory 1. No, that's not even it. How do I do mem2 though? Do I have to put nearest here? Ah, okay. Mem2 equals nearest shredder. Give. So give mem2. Give to mem2. No. Give, what if they approach you from the top? I'm gonna try this just to see what happens. Oh, I think I got it. If mem2 equals below you, you're gonna give to below you. This is gonna be interesting for later on. Else, if mem2 equals to the right of you, we're going to give to the right of you. And jump. I have to try this out. It's gonna make efficient programs more efficient, but boy, it's gonna make it harder for me. Let's try this out slowly. We're gonna pick it up. mem2. I'm already holding something. Oh wait, mem2 is the shredder. Oh. That means I can just do this. Forget the if. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. I don't think there's any way to make it more efficient than this. Maybe time-based, but... Okay, let's speed this up, guys. You're taking too long. Wow. So few instructions for all this. Well, I guess they were supposed to die. 5 commands. Great. Ooh, I took 7 seconds. Too long. Okay. That was nice. That was very nice. Now, the instructions, as you can see, are supremely simple. The memory, think of it like a box where you store whatever you want the people to access later on. Like a memory, right? In this case, memory 1 equals a data cube. And the instruction is simple. Pick up memory 1. It'll go to the nearest data cube and pick it up. Memory 2 then is the nearest shredder, and we've stored that location. We're like, yes, I have a memory of a shredder near here. That's memory 2. The other instruction is simply give to memory 2. Simple. That's all it is. I mean, it makes sense to me anyway. Oh, that was nice. That was very nice. I expected something else, but of course it's only going to get harder from here on out. But before that, Budget Brigade 2. Because Budget Brigade 1 wasn't good enough. What are they gonna make me do now? Whoa. I have a headache. No one is allowed to walk. Just be a conveyor belt. You know the drill. I also took the liberty of removing tempting floor tiles. Just read your instructions over there and leave me alone. Cool. Okay. Shred data cubes of value 50 and higher on the right, smaller on the left. Shred at least 20 data cubes, no one is allowed to walk. Okay, cool. Simple enough, we already know what to do from the first Budget Brigade, and it's really quite simple for an extra level. So, I'll see you there. A little clunky, a little messy. Definitely not within any of the target times or sizes. But we did it. The explanation is pretty much the same as the last Budget Brigade, only a little different, right? Below you there's a printer, you're going to take from that printer below you. Next instruction is, if I'm holding a data cube and there's a worker on the tile above me, I'm going to give the data cube to the worker on the tile above me. Else, and this is where neither of these conditions apply, which is for anyone else other than the little first green-haired girl, if the item I'm holding is greater than or equal to 50, and to the right of me there's a worker, I'm going to give it to the person on my right. So until now, they're going to keep pushing up until this little white-haired dude receives an item. He's the pivot of this entire operation. He receives it, and that's his if. If it's greater or equal to the 50, then he's going to give it to the person on his right, per the instructions of the program. If it's not, that is to say there are workers to his left, and the item is lesser than 50, he's going to give it to the person on the left. Finally, this mess of jumps here, don't really pay much attention to them. It's just looping anyway. Finally, for the two persons at the end of the T, if below you there's a shredder and I am holding an object, we're going to give it to the shredder and then just loop around until they get to 20 and whatever. It's a mess, but hey, it works. And we're not professional programmers here, so it's cool. A cup of coffee, I could really go for that in this sweltering heat. Fitness program, year 27. Jesus Christ, 27 years.
You might be wondering, how does she stay so fresh and flirty?
Or hey, that handsome guy in the tie, is he a pneumatic excavator? Because he's pumped.
Let's all take a break from flexing our brains and work on flexing our bodies.
Today we're going to learn aerobic exercise with Alice, Betty, and Carol.
And Bob.
One of these is not like the other. Gotta love these 80s robots, huh? I have no words, honestly. Dance, baby! I know what this cutscene is for. This awesome music. Yes, thank you, developers. Thank you. That's the sad face of a sad man. What? Conspiracy time. What the frick just happened? Are they a thing? Alright. On to program 28. And you know what? It's possible we'll leave it here, or maybe do one or two more just to see what it's like. You know, maybe do biometric access. That sounds fun. Ah, there's phase 2. Clearly, we're gonna deal with a lot of memories. Oh boy. 28 years of the company. This is. Oh, dance, dance. Oh crap. Okay. Yes, let's all take a moment to reflect. Do you feel that tingling? Yes, that's the feeling of memories forming in your little heads. So let's just make sure we really blaze a path to our little neurons. Come get these data cubes over here. There's exactly one for each of you. Oh nice! And shred them. What? How can you find your way through this complicated maze? Don't worry. Your workers will figure it out on their own. Memories. Just watch and see. Isn't this just like the other one? I gotta try it. Oh wait, I gotta read the instructions first. Neural pathways. Shred all the data cubes. The solution here is identical to the solution in the previous room. Try it. See, I knew it. Notice how your workers will automatically find their way to something they've stored in memory, even through a complicated maze. Sorry about that. This is the future! They also seem like lab rats now. But I guess that's what all 7 billion of us are in the end, right? Nearest data cube. Pick up nearest memory. Nearest shredder. Give to mem. Sorry, 2. This is gonna get really complicated at some point, I know, but this is how you know that I can talk, just because it's the exact same program. Ugly and all that, but let's watch it roll. Woo! Like a freaking, oh no! Like a freaking snake. Oh, at least one survived. Yeah, see, again, optional size challenge is one less. I'll do that at another point. I don't need to explain it. It's the same exact program as last time, guys. Okay. Okay, fine. Let's do biometric access then. I was expecting something to take longer. Oh, Jesus. Yes, congratulations. You've each been assigned your own personal shredder. You will find it directly below you. Of course they would. I know they all look the same, but please remember very carefully which one is yours. How am I supposed to do that? Your new nearest command should help you with that. Using someone else's shredder would be impolite, and also fatal. With that helpful information in mind, please enjoy shredding all the data cubes. Great! Each worker has been assigned their own personal shredder, which only they may use. Shred all data cubes. Okay. But they only have 4 memories. How is this supposed to work? Do I have a new nearest? No, I don't. Okay. I was just trying it out. I did not expect that to actually work. Oh, luck of the programmer, you could say. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I understood very well what they wanted me to do or how they wanted me to do it, but the way I figured it out was... Honestly, I have no idea if this is actually... if that was actually supposed to work like that or not, but I had them step down once and make memory 1 their nearest shredder. That way they would sort of remember, hey, this is the shredder I'm supposed to go to. And memory 2 make it the nearest data cube. Then simply be if memory 1 equals that space below you, as it should be when they step down, then they're to pick up from memory 2 and give it to memory 1, which is precisely that one below them. If that was it, then wow. I did not expect that. I wonder if I could do it again without the step. Just to leave it at 6, right? Because I think that was the condition that was missing, as well as the 66 seconds, but wow, okay. I guessed there. I really did. And you know what? I'm all out of time for today. I thought I could do maybe one more, but I can't. That last one actually took a little bit out of me because I started overthinking it and thinking how I could assign each shredder a position, or each one to a specific shredder. Part of the debugging process, you could say, was having them just shred away, but when they did that, they all exploded. Because the shredders are only supposed to take from the person in front of them, so it was crazy, but as you saw, we figured it out. Okay, I would love to do 30 and just leave it on a round number, but I'm not gonna. I'm mean like that. Like I said, I'm all out of time, so yeah. Next time we'll rack our brains around the rest of this. See if we can't get a lot farther. I see you, Coffee Cup. I see you. Oh, phase 3. You don't look nice either. But okay. Having said all that, if you liked the video, thumb wrestle with that like button down below, comment, and subscribe. But as always, I'm the only me, so you be the only you. See you next time.